Hey, what's up, Nomi? I know, I'm back again. Well, I have been going to the gym recently, trying to get myself a little bit more healthy. Been stuck at home a lot, all the crazy stuff. Um, been driving there, I'll bump my gangster tunes, get me pumped up and stuff. Overall, I'm just trying to get a little bit swole. Maybe help me like meet a chick. Hopefully not one of those She-Hulks. Just some, regular gym chick. I don't know. Maybe they don't exist. Either way, one thing that has really stuck out to me is that there's like several different types of gym people, right? And I don't know. They
Good to see you back. Tell me about these people at the gym.
So first there's the phone people. Like I don't- and that's like a large majority of them, right? And they'll just sit there and they just sit at like whatever machine it is. I don't go over to like the the free weight side. That's where the major gym bros hang out, right? I don't even want to deal with them. So I go over to the little machines and stuff, I'm working out 20th century style. But there's these people, they'll just sit at the machine for like, I don't know, several minutes, and they'll just keep going click, click, at their phone. And I bounce around. I'll go to one machine and I'll do a little set and bounce around to the next one. I just like keep going. Give me an all over body workout. I don't want to live at the gym like seemingly these people are. Okay? Because they just sit there. I mean, or are they looking up something? Are they trying to find the best song to be able to get out this nice set, right? So that they can, I don't know, but either way, they're lumped in. I lump them in with the overall what I call campers. I want to get them like a chair or something for them to be able to sit so that they can be by the machine, right? And they can feel happy that they're camping there, but I can actually like use the equipment because they'll sit there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes just chilling. And whenever I talk about just straight campers, they're these, a lot of times it's dudes, they'll just sit there and just kind of you know, look like, man, yeah, I just did a whole bunch of working out. Just did a whole bunch of working out. But, dude, I look at them and I'm doing my stuff, getting it set out and everything, looking at him. Dude, they're never doing anything where they'll go, oh, they'll start doing a set and then go, oh, no, no, I guess the songs, and then they start turning into one of the effing phone people, right? They're kind of like almost one and the same people. They just want to say that, yeah, I've been at the gym for 4 hours, bro, just pumping mad iron. And they get under my skin in just such a way.
Why does them wasting their time bother you so much?
Why? The reason why is because I want to just be able to use the machine, right? I just want to go up there for a single set. And yeah, I don't like confrontation, right? I I'm either like very nice or I'm like a total dick, right? And I just don't want to be that way at somewhere where I'm paying to be, and then I know I'm gonna get myself kicked out because I'm gonna go, nope, you, but only if it ever gets crunk like that, but it never gets that way, and that's just my anxiety saying it's gonna go terrible. It's gonna be some weird confrontation, right? But there's been a couple times, it's just I go, hey, can I get a set and everything? And then they want me to be like one of their buddies. They start trying to bring me into this like circle that like we can camp on it together, and that's whenever I have to like kind of tell them about the ways of like, hey, that you can walk around and do an all over body workout. Now I say it in a lot nicer way, but in my mind, I'm trying to like preach to them that like you don't have to just sit here and like make me have to confront people and talk to you and say, hey, can you get off of this? Or then like, oh yeah, there was this other dude that was on one machine and he had his stuff in between these two machines, and I go to work at the machine next to him. He goes, oh man, I'm working at that one. I wanted I wanted to. I wanted to go like the fuck the fudge, man. Okay? Like you're at that machine, I'm at this one. I'll just reset the weight, right? But come on, man. It's just I don't know.
I'm glad that you've been controlling your anger. Possibly you are making mountains out of molehills again? Are those the only type of people at the gym that get under your skin, as you say?
Well, of course, there's the buddies. I already kind of touched on them. The couples and buddies, right? The buddies, they're they're close to the campers because they're gonna just sit there at one or two machines and just kind of never really work out, or one of them might be doing a set on a machine or a little bit of half-ass and everything like that, but they're always just taken up, and that's what drives me insane, is that, like, if you wanna be buddy on one machine, I recognize that's twice the camping, but at least they're only on one machine. But whenever these buddies, they sit there, I saw these guys, they roamed around, but they would sit at one machine, or they would take up the 2 effing machines, but they'd sit in that one little spot for, like, a good 10 minutes, right? Because they wouldn't move, and they didn't it was just driving me insane, right? Because there was multiple times that I have to, like, change my routine because 'cause I'm doing this little float and everything like that, because they're always there. And again, I did end up, like, having to be like, "Hey, bro, can I, borrow the machine?" And it wasn't the worst thing, it didn't go wrong, but it just drives me insane. And then, like, of course, there's the couples, and then I think the couples are actually particularly worse. Mostly because, they wanna they're either gonna be taking photos, or they're just gonna be chit-chatting and everything. "Oh, yeah, we're couple," the gym couple and everything. But going up and talking to them, that's where I'm really concerned that it's gonna be like some sort of issue. Because it's gonna either be some chick that's like, "Oh my god, why are you trying to hit on me? My boyfriend's right here." And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on the fucking machine that you're on and just camping, okay? And then if you say something to the boyfriend, he's gonna be like, "Oh man, dude, this guy's like kind of checking my nuts right here in public in front of my girl. Man, I gotta do something." Now again, that's why I've never approached him. Maybe it's probably not gonna go that way. But in my mind, like, it's gonna go wrong. And so it just like ruins my time at the gym.
Well, surely the hot tub and pool there helps you relax. Or are there underskin people there too?
Well, yeah. I mean, much as I hate to admit it, yeah, there's people there that like ruin the hot tub for me. It's like one of my favorite parts of it. Like, honestly, I got the gym membership as like a so that I can go to the hot tub. It's like a hot tub membership with like a gym attached to it, like a spa. I thought about like if you could have like hot tubs and everything like that, and if it was just hot tub memberships and a place filled with hot tubs. And I realized, and then like you would need to sell something else with it, and then other stuff. And the next thing you know, I realized I just kind of made a gym, but with a lot more hot tubs. Um, but either way, the important part is that mostly it's the old people, dude. They're kind of jerks, right? There's this old guy, like, speaking of which, right? Most of them will just kind of give you dirty looks. I don't understand why they give me dirty looks. I'm just like, I don't know, just I can't believe you got it. You're dirty old. I don't know. Either way, yeah, the main thing, what really got started this all was the old man that I sat down, like, got in the tub, and I'm just kind of chilling, blah, 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 on my back. And this guy, he looks over at me, he goes, "This is the second day in a row you've ruined my private hot tub." And I went, "Well, oh, well," I didn't even know what to say, like, "ruined my private hot tub," like, was a bold statement to follow up with, like, no, like, chuckle or anything to let me know that it's, like, got a little old school LOL on it. Nay, nay, No, he was just sitting there just staring me dead, and I was like, I don't know, I said, "I'm sorry," right? "I'm sorry, I didn't know." I told him, I was like, "This is the time that I do it whenever I get chance off," right? Whatever, and then we just had, like, a few pieces of conversation back and forth. He just kept looking at me, so I, like, forced it, and I was, like, talking about oh, yeah, he starts talking about Facebook, and I'm, like, telling him I don't use Facebook, and I think it's, like, draining people's brain, right? And then he just kinda gets up a few minutes later and leaves, and I don't know. I've seen him a couple more times in the locker room, and like I refuse to make eye contact with him. I don't think he looks at me. I can see him on my peripherals, and I don't think he looks at me. I think he's noticed me once because we had like the locker right next to each other. But like I refuse to acknowledge that old man anymore.
Possibly he has a dry sense of humor. But I don't think you ruined his day. It was already going bad if he tried to bring you down. If indeed that was his intent.
Possibly, possibly. But I don't know. Either way, it's mostly resolved as long as we're not talking to each other anymore. But like the pool also has its issues. I I like swimming in the pool. It's I of course I recognize that you gotta like let the old people do their aerobics and stuff like that. And of course that's whenever I'm in my hot tub or I just don't swim that day if they're still doing stuff. But like what gets me about the pool is the the guys that come there to, do swimming and stuff, and I recognize that I think it's like called the butterfly stroke, and it goes boosh, boosh, and it makes a rather loud. It's just I hate how it like echoes so much in there, and it splashes so much. And I swear some of these dudes are just like splashing. Like this one dude, he was going haboosh, haboosh with the front of it, but then he has this secondary like big pop like in the back with his feet. So he was like pow 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 pow. Oh, dude, and I'm like sitting there doing the swim in the pool and nobody's in the hot tub, so I don't even have the background noise of like the hot tub going. All I hear is and every time I'm just like I'm in the lane next to him because there's this old person next to me, walking laps and stuff. So I'm stuck in the middle lane with this jerk off going papoush, papoush in the lane next to me, and I don't know.
Try mixing it up and going to other gyms for variety. It could increase your odds of meeting a mate. Our time is over. I think you should schedule another appointment to work through your issues further.
Yeah, yeah, possibly, possibly. But I don't know. Maybe I could meet some freaky girl by going to some other place. You're right, Then be perfect couple. I am going dancing this weekend, so that'll be cool. Hopefully, we can only hope that I don't die alone, right? You have a good day, Doc.